What's up, my peoples? We're on a journey today just to enjoy some of this nature and some of what the Creator has to offer, giving back in the form of what it says. Glory to Yah. Yahweh Shah. Much love to my people. Energy go round, energy go sound. We got to give it back. Our world is dying. Our people is dying. World is in chaos. We done forgot about life. We don't care no more. That's why I don't see nothing no more. They call us beautiful. Well, it's a nightmare to me. There's nothing here. No animals, no anything. No birds, no nothing. Devastation. And it stays this way in a lot of different pockets all over the place, all over the world. And it's based on chaos. These governments, these so-called leaders, these people who steal the resources for themselves and galvanize the wealth to build it, to billions for themselves and their families, killing off pockets of the world, all over the world, based on poverty and famine and lack of the resources that they're actually holding and keeping to themselves as they destroy the world, looking for more and more resources that pollute each pocket of the world, one place at a time. No matter what they do, from the drilling to the actual oil in the oceans, to the drilling to the actual oils on the land, to all the different type of nuclear power plants and all the different types of germ labs that they have all around the world. These are the things that are destroying everything that we're supposed to care dearly to. We don't forgot about what really matters, what's really freedom, what's really being liberated from chaos and from what we can see today as tyrants and empires that we don't no longer need because they ain't helping no one, but destroying the masses of the people to the point where they talk about new world orders and destroying the population because of too many people on the planet, but not one of them said it's too many of them holding all the resources and keeping everything from the people and starving the people while they live lavish and big, mansions, millions of them, all over the place that we'll never see. Resorts and luxurious places that they got catering to just themselves, whole islands. But yet still we fight and bicker and be mad at each other, not looking up. Because when you look up, you see TV, you see these people sitting in front of us with all the things that keep us broke, keep us starving, keep us paying bills and struggling and hating one another and not concerning and caring about anything opposite of what they got us doing when life itself at hand is dying. When you can't go outside and look at a lake that's supposed to be fresh water and drink it anymore because it's all polluted based on Fortune 500 companies and families that want to see us not have, want to see us starving, hospitals that can't bring no cures to nobody, but yet still can do all sorts of experiments and all sorts of radiation treatments and all sorts of things that only continually have you coming back to the hospital as a patient. It's a game. It's about money. It's about living off the people. It's about keeping the people in a position of no movement and at the same time destroying the planet to continue their reign. And we done forgot about it. Today things look kind of bleak, very bleak. And we need to all take a pause and think about the Creator and what was here before we started to build, before we started to reconstruct the land and call it construction. Take a pause and look at the fact that when butterflies did fly at one time, they was beautiful, and now you barely see them anymore. Or when you looked up in the sky and seeing pigeons and birds and all different types flying all in the air in major numbers, to where now the skies are just bleak and bare, looking like a medieval sort of nightmarish horror movie today. Well, this is us. And until we, as a whole, and what we call the 99%, wake up to this 1% lie and destruction of us when it comes to them being wealthy and looking at each other as gods and to be worshipped by us, until we really look at the truth. Even our churches don't care about the streets that they're on, because the streets that they're on are in poverty. The buildings that's next to them are devastated and abandoned. So even religion done failed, because religion no longer care about its own environment, its own people, its own communities, its own reality of what it stands to be uplifting. We must stop, take a pause, and think again. Because in the time of what we looking now, as we continue to go forward into this future that we're creating now, only death, destruction, famine, poverty, hate, greed, lust, envy, madness is only going to get worse. And with that, I say peace out, my people. Come back, come back. Us Hebrew Israelites, us Yisraels, we got to come back, because at the end of the day, we was put in bondage, and our abilities and our capabilities and our ways that we supposed to be under the Creator, law, statutes, and commandments don't went astray. And now our abilities are used against us to build empires that are against us and build nations that are against us. We got to come back. We got to come back. It's nothing that we haven't touched in this, how you say, reality today that don't exist, because we took part of it. And our skills and our abilities are what been gifted to us by our Almighty, by our Messiah. And today, we don't even know we carry it. We don't even know that we are the true chosen, even though in 2018, the performances of what we do physically, mentally, spiritually, shows it 100% that our people are not to be touched. But yet still, we don't see it. Therefore, we're touched. Wake up to the Creator, wake up to the truth, and wake up to this madness that we done fell in. Take a pause, think again, question. Challenge what you have been taught. Because if you don't, who will?